in Jesus' name. The fruit of the womb receive it in Jesus' name. The fruit of breakthrough receive it in Jesus' name. The fruit of healing receive it in Jesus' name. The fruit of deliverance receive it in Jesus' name. The fruit of testimony receive it in Jesus' name. I prophesy fruits all over in there, my Father. Receive the fruits.
To get in touch with us, you can physically come to plot number 204-437 Livala Stage 3 near Katungu Bus Stop next to Winners Chapel off Chilumbulu Road, Lusaka, or call us on 0966 437437 or 0978 437437.
It all started in a manger for me to be what I am. It all started in a manger. Everything started in a manger. It all started in a manger for me to be what I am.
Lesa munjikate twende na imwe chipale. Lesa munjikate twende na imwe chipale. Pantu muchani chenue Mungu mfoku palwa. Pantu muchani chenue Mungu mfoku palwa. Yahweh. Hello people, this is Great, this spectacular man. Keep watching Revelation TV.
Welcome to Revelation TV Main News. We take a look at the stories making headlines. Center for Reproductive Health and Education bemoans the increase in child marriages. Government challenge to explain the contraction of $500 million aid without parliamentary approval. Speaker of the National Assembly asked to apologize to Namwala lawmaker for wrongly including her on the list of 48 suspended UPND members of parliament. 4 Arab states sends Qatar list of 13 demands it must meet if it wants them to lift their sanctions. With the news in detail, my name is Senya Piri. Center for Reproductive Health and Education Executive Director Amos Mwale says there is need for concerted efforts to end the escalating levels of early marriages. In an interview, Mr. Mwale said it is sad that a lot of girls, especially in rural areas, have been forced into marriages at the expense of going to school. He said parents should be sensitized on the need to have their girl children in school, as this is the only way that poverty can be tackled.
We have seen that the Zambian government has highly committed. The president of Zambia currently is the ambassador actually for ending child marriage in Africa. You have seen the First Lady talking about it all the time, and the only thing we need to do is that these issues we need to own it from a family level. The challenge which is being highlighted right now is that parents are the ones who are pushing for these girls to actually get married, which is a big challenge. So for us as an institution, we want to appeal to parents that look, there is more benefits in educating the girl child than them getting married at a tender age. You know, the benefits are higher when the girl finishes school or when she gets married later on, because of the circumstances in which these girls are also going through. So what we want to urge the parents is that let the girls get married. When they get married, it's more beneficial for you actually to get the dividend. They'll be able to support the family, more than if they got into early marriages. So parents, ensure that you support these girls in going to school. Talk to your girls, let them know the value of education. Then they'll be able to actually also finish the education. And then for the young girls themselves, don't allow your parents to take you to marriage. If you hear your parents actually arranging marriages or saying dubious things about marriage to you, take them to the police. I think in this country now there is a law. Chiefs have been sensitized, traditional headmen have been sensitized.
And Mr. Mwale said there is need for all Zambians to take ownership of the development process of the country. Mr. Mwale said government alone cannot manage to implement all the programs.
We read from the president when he was leaving that Zambia needs to own the process of developing this country. Owning the process of developing this country starts with the government themselves. One, they need to show commitment of the resources that they're committing towards development. We are just talking about sanitary towels. They make a pronouncement, but that pronouncement doesn't translate to the actual action. So the action should be by them putting those allocations in the budget and it being reflected in the Europe. Then people will be able to see that government is committed, starting with the ministers and the president himself. Then people will be able to follow. I mean, they're the leaders, they should show the way. If they have to show the way, they have to start by showing commitment themselves.
People's Party President Mike Mlongoti says government should not pretend that there is no tension in the country. He said Zambians currently divided on political lines, which he said needs to be addressed. Mr. Mlongoti said if the current situation is not corrected, it will be a recipe for anarchy.
It's sad. I heard even some of them say, why should the incarceration of one person be an issue? The Lord said, a good shepherd gives other sheep to one for a sheep that's lost. And only after he found that one sheep, that's when the shepherd is at peace. What kind of church leaders are these? Who are refusing to know that one of our own is incarcerated with flimsy charges, which have been declared incompetent by the courts. Now, for reasons of ethnicity, some of them want to protect the agenda that comes from the Muslim leadership, but they must protect that. I don't think that's leadership we're looking for. We're looking for leadership that looks after all of us as citizens. The only way we can change, push that agenda of all of us being one and the same, we expect one day to accomplish. So, what Bishop after Bishop said, we support that in total. Unless we've got a agenda which is like integrity, would you come in and condemn him? What they said is what we've been saying, what the NGOs have been saying, what the people in the streets have been saying.
And Access Church Overseer Apostle Richard Kakua said there is need to guard against statements that will further divide the nation. He said it is every Zambian's duty to ensure that the image of the country is not destroyed.
Our concern, more particularly over the picture that is being painted about Zambia, especially in the diaspora. I just came back from England, and it is strange that Zambia is perceived like a country that has no peace. There's tension in the country and people are fighting. I would like to say that it's very unfortunate because we know for sure that HH is incarcerated, but to bring it to an extreme in terms of information being passed out, like Zambia is boiling, there's tension in the country, I think it's not right. The UN delegates were in the country and they have seen for themselves that despite HH being incarcerated, Zambia is at peace. Zambians are peaceful people. And our word is to people that are perpetrating, people that are painting this picture. I think let us be honest and truthful to ourselves, because if the international community can perceive our country in such a way which is not, then we are losing, I think, our international image.
A Lusaka-based politician, Charles Chanda, says government should explain how it borrowed $500 million without parliamentary approval. He said government should learn to be transparent in a manner they acquire debt so that the country does not become debt-ridden.
Citizen, I'm so worried with the path the government is taking. From the report that the Honorable Minister of Finance gave, we are informed that there was a $500 million debt that was incurred. This means that this money was borrowed without the authority and approval of Parliament. So if we like it as a nation, it is a secret debt. Of course, it has come into the public domain. Now, this is very dangerous. It means that this government we are having, they are secretly borrowing money, which eventually we as citizens have to pay.
During a media briefing in Lusaka, Civil Society Constitution Agenda CISCA Vice Chairperson Pamela Chisanga said the Zambian government has contracted over $500 million without the due parliamentary processes. She said Zambia has signed up other loan facilities and has been a recipient of other grants over the last 12 months.
Noted with regard to debt contraction. CISCA is concerned that the PF government has continued to seek contracting public debt without seeking the approval of Parliament as provided for by the Constitution. Article 63 2D and 114 E1 provides that the National Assembly shall oversee the performance of the executive function by approving public debt before it is contracted. The Zambian government has contracted over $500 million in debt without due parliamentary processing.
UPND Parliamentary Chief Whip Garin Kombo says Speaker of the National Assembly, Dr. Patrick Matibini, must render a public and written apology for Namwala Member of Parliament, Mono Lubeji, for wrongly including her on the list of those he suspended for 30 days. On June 13, 2017, Speaker Matibini suspended 48 opposition UPND MPs for shunning President Edgar Lungu's address to Parliament. But yesterday, the Speaker lifted the suspension of Lubeji, saying the Member of Parliament was erroneously included on the list of absent MPs when she had sought permission from the House. He added that it was inadvertent and regrettable that the Namwala lawmaker was suspended from the House and asked the clerk to correct the record. Gombo, who is also UPND Mazabuka Member of Parliament, said the Speaker should publicly apologize for including Lubeji on the walk of shame. Gombo, however, said the party would leave Lubeji to decide when she would want to return to the House. You're still watching Revelation TV Main News. Just now we take our first commercial break. We'll be right back with more stories.
Enjoy TV that gets you going this month on GoTV. Glory continues with international football action on SuperSport Select 2. African raw fiction, guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your couch on Africa Magic Family. Get that popcorn and those tissue boxes ready because it's drama galore on Telemundo, Africa Magic Family and Z World. Then set a date on Africa Magic Family and Mnet Movie Zone. GoTV. Live it, love it.
Here is a digital TV migration tip from Topstar. Digital TV migration is the transition or switch from analog television to digital television. The benefits of digital migration: you get better quality TV. The digital broadcasting experience offers a sharper, brighter picture with reduced interference. What's more, the audio signal is much clearer, so you enjoy improved sound quality. It's time to Rasha Digital Yesu. Buy a Topstar decoder today at the nearest Topstar dealer. Enjoy digital life with more channels in crystal clear picture at an affordable price of 199 kwacha for a full kit with HD decoder. Enjoy free viewing while offer lasts. Topstar, the only authorized public signal distributor in Zambia.
Topstar, enjoy digital life.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, and now the rest of the news. A witness yesterday narrated how a suspected ritual killer approached his nephew, who is a witch doctor, for cleansing after ghosts of the murdered victims started haunting him. This is a matter in which Christopher Kasapo and 3 others are charged with murder of 7 people whose body parts were missing, in some cases with eyes plucked out and hearts removed. Standing as a witness, Maurice Walia, 38, of Chirundu Site and Service, narrated to Lusaka High Court Judge Florence Lengalenga that his nephew Luambazi Mumbo told him how the alleged ritual killers wanted to be cleansed of ghosts which were hunting them. He said one of the alleged murderers, by the name of Lucky Siame, a soldier whom he had once cleansed, introduced the ritual killers to him so that he could also cleanse them. Maurice, a worker at China Hinan, who was testifying in Bemba, said his nephew gave him the information when they met in Zingalume compound of Lusaka on April 3, 2016. He said he met Wambazi near a guest house called Igoli, where the nephew explained how he once cleansed a ritual killer of some evil spirits which haunted him, and that more ritual killers wanted his services. Maurice said one of the suspected killers, Elvis Nyanga, a soldier, introduced himself as Collins. He said whilst they were standing near the road, Collins emerged from a nearby house and told the witch doctor how he betrayed, and told the witch doctor how betrayed he felt that he had told his uncle about his dealings. He said Collins further threatened his nephew that he would be the next victim of ritual killing. Maurice said another accused person by the name of Christopher Kasapo, who said he was a staff officer, approached him in the presence of his nephew and told him that he really needed to see him over a problem that he had been encountering. The witness said Kasapo was providing injections from his workplace staff to inject people before the attack, and that Lucky Siame, another accused person, used to provide transport to hijack people from the bus, after which they would remove the needed body parts before dumping the bodies. He narrated that before they left, another person who introduced himself as Dr. Chishimba Walia, a witch doctor, approached his nephew seeking to work together as cleansing people from evil spirits had become difficult. Maurice told the court that he eventually decided to report the matter to the police after his nephew complained that the accused persons had continued troubling him for cleansing of evil spirits from the people they had murdered. He said he called a toll-free number to police headquarters, after which police went to pick him in Chirundu for further interrogations. Trial continues. Gem Bank Company Limited has sued the once outspoken civil rights activist Renba Changala for breach of contract over the transfer of some small-scale mining licenses. Gem Bank Director Diego Castilli, who has also sued Changala's chalk-making company, is demanding for damages for breach of contract by a sum of 224,333 kwacha. He is also seeking an order compelling Changala to pay back $30,000 which he borrowed. According to a statement of claim filed in the Lusaka High Court, Castilli says after he entered into an agreement for the transfer of small-scale mining licenses, Changala has failed to meet the obligations under the contract. He says after Changala also entered into an agreement of consultancy services with Gem Bank to ensure that the transfer of the mining licenses were done expeditiously in a period not exceeding 2 years, he failed to do so. Kasili said Changala failed to bargain as per contract despite being paid 224,333 kwacha. He says whilst the negotiations were on, Changala further borrowed $30,000 as a loan guaranteed by a firm as mortgage. Kasili submitted that Changala had been elusive, hence the decision to commence the court process. Journalist Maxson Mutale has sued a PF councillor Joseph Tamba of Raphael Chota Ward 22 of swindling him valued at 68,000 kwacha and a 7,000 kwacha top-up in exchange for a plot which he later discovered did not exist. Mutale said Tamba of Mandevu compound further demanded for 2,700 kwacha on the pretext that the 9,000 kwacha over a plot in Lusaka's Foxdale area. It is alleged that Mutale gave Tamba a Land Rover discount to the Ministry of Lands for processing of title deeds. He said Tamba promised to take him to the plot once the land was cleared by the council. But after almost a year of waiting, the councillor informed him that the land in question was someone's farm and promised to find him an alternative piece of land. He said Tamba promised to find him another plot after last year's general election, but failed to do so and ended up returning the Land Rover, which was then in bad condition. Mutale is now demanding for damages for loss of use of the water vehicle for the period between May 16, 2014 to December 2015. He also wants 38,000 kwacha in costs expended on repairing the car and money spent on the recovery of motor vehicle entry documents from Nakonde and money paid to ZRA as penalty fee for late registration and a top-up fee. Mutale is further demanding for the money the councillor got as payment to the Ministry of Lands. Well, just now we take our final commercial break. We'll be right back with foreign news. Stay with us.
TV that gets you going this month on GoTV. Glory continues with international football action on Super Select 2. African raw fiction, guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your couch on Africa Magic Family. Get that popcorn and those tissue boxes ready because it's drama galore. Catch it all on Telemundo, Africa Magic Family, and Be World. Love blockbusters? Then Saturday on Africa Magic Family and Mnet Movie Zone. Then imagination and curiosity takes the little ones to their wildest adventures on Africa Magic Family, Disney Junior, and Jim Jam. GoTV. Live it. Love it.
Here is a digital TV migration tip from Topstar. The benefits of digital TV migration: you enjoy more choice. Digital signals take up much less bandwidth than the analog signals, so that viewers will have many more channels to choose from with more content such as sport, documentaries, dramas, telenovelas, and much more. It's time to Yasha Digital Yesu. Buy a Topstar decoder today at the nearest Topstar dealer. Enjoy digital life with more channels in crystal clear picture at an affordable price of 199 kwacha for a full kit with HD decoder. Enjoy free viewing while offer lasts. Topstar, the only authorized public signal distributor in Zambia. Topstar, enjoy digital life. We have come a long way. 1941, first transmitter installed. 1966, Zambia's first TV goes on air. Then came color TV, 24 hours broadcast, and now it's time for another improvement: digital migration. Yes, it's time to Yasha Digital Yesu with Topstar. Buy a Topstar HD decoder today at the nearest Topstar dealer. Enjoy digital life with no channels in crystal clear picture at an affordable price of 199 kwacha for a full kit with HD decoder from Topstar. Enjoy free viewing while offer lasts. Topstar, the only authorized public signal distributor in Zambia. Topstar, enjoy digital life.
Welcome back. We continue with the news, and now in foreign news. The Grenfell Tower fire in London started in a fridge freezer and outside cladding failed safety test, police say. Insulation on the building also failed test, and the Metropolitan Police will consider manslaughter charges. 79 people are feared dead after the blaze destroyed 151 homes in the Kensington Tower block. The government has ordered immediate testing of the Hotpoint fridge freezer which was involved. He said it was working with the authorities to obtain access to the appliance so that it could assist with the ongoing investigations. 4 Arab states have sent Qatar a list of 13 demands it must meet if it wants them to lift their sanctions. Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain are asking the Gulf state to shut down its broadcaster, Al Jazeera. They are also asking Qatar to reduce ties with Iran and close a Turkish military base all within 10 days. Qatar, which sought to raise its profile in recent years, denies funding terrorism and fostering instability. It has been subjected to more than 2 weeks of unprecedented diplomatic and economic sanctions in the worst political crisis among Gulf countries in decades. EU leaders have officially launched the competition between member states to decide which will host 2 London-based EU agencies responsible for medicines and banking. The relocation must take place by the Brexit deadline 30 March 2019. Some countries are bidding to host both the European Medicines Agency, EMA, and European Banking Authority, EBA. It means hundreds of jobs moving from London, along with significant revenue from hotels, stays, and conferences. The deciding vote will take place in November. The EU 27 agreed on the selection process on Thursday night after UK Prime Minister Theresa May had left the Brussels summit. The 27 are determined that the UK will pay the relocation bill as Brexit was a UK decision. Well, on this note, we wrap up on news. Just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Center for Reproductive Health and Education bemoans the increase in child marriages. Government challenged to explain the contraction of $500 million debt without parliamentary approval. Speaker of the National Assembly asked to apologize to Namwala lawmaker for wrongly including her on the list of 48 suspended UPND members of parliament. 4 Arab states sent Qatar list of 13 demands it must meet if it wants them to lift their sanctions. Well, we've come to the end of our news. Thank you so much for your time. For me, it's bye-bye and God bless.
Here is a digital TV migration tip from Topstar. The benefits of digital TV migration: you get more access. Digital broadcasting will ensure TV viewers in Zambia have improved television reception, especially in areas with poor signal strength. It's time to Yasha Digital Yesu. Buy a Topstar decoder today at the nearest Topstar dealer. Enjoy digital life with more channels in crystal clear picture at an affordable price of 199 kwacha for a full kit with HD decoder. Enjoy free viewing while offer lasts. Topstar, the only authorized public signal distributor in Zambia. Topstar, enjoy digital
TV that gets you going on GoTV. African raw fiction, guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your couch on Africa Magic Family. Get that popcorn and those tissue boxes ready because it's drama galore on Telemundo, Africa Magic Family, and Z World. Then set a date on Africa Magic Family and Mnet Movie Zone. Then imagination and curiosity takes the little ones to their wildest adventures on Africa Magic Family, Disney Junior, and Jim Jam. GoTV. Live it, love it.
Here is a digital TV migration tip from Topstar. The benefits of digital TV migration: you enjoy more choice. Digital signals take up much less bandwidth than the analog signals, so that viewers will have many more channels to choose from with more content such as sport, documentaries, dramas, telenovelas, and much more. It's time to Yasha Digital Yesu. Buy a Topstar decoder today at the nearest Topstar dealer. Enjoy digital life with more channels in crystal clear picture at an affordable price of 199.
Kanalila yawe mulangu mfwa. Kanalila yawe mulangu mfwa kafwa wandi. Deti mimfiwe kafwa wandi. Deti mimfiwe. My name is Gabriel Mumba from Adonai Pentecostal Singers, and I encourage you to keep on watching Liberation TV. Stay blessed.
Hello everyone, my name is Bit Shampongo. Keep watching Liberation TV.
Fancy mansion,
Faith Israel.
all I need is faith.
Faith works.
Faith.
Faith does it.
What you said.
Worship with us every Sundays at Tabernacle Mission Revival Center with Apostle Stanford Chifita.
To be where they are, I don't need it, 'cause all I need is faith in you. Faith in you, believe in what you said you do. Faith in you.
Just come believing and it's done.
Jesus. It's my wife. What is it?
I've come to remove the ring.
No.
I've come to remove the ring. She's my daughter. She is my daughter. Huh? What?
You?
Huh?
What did you say?
Hey! Huh? You want to beat who? Huh? Bring the hand here. I remove the ring. I've come to remove the ring. Time is up.
Kati byafa bukara. Amen. Amen. Na mfuko wachwa. Kati solo dachwa.
You ring.
When a ring. Die. Ufa wena you die. He said whoever marry her will die.
Okay, I'm removing the ring now. Okay. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I remove the ring. Out down in Jesus. River.
I have come with stories to tell. I have come with testimonies. Take a look at me, you can see it. Say you can call me testimonies. It is my time and it is my season. All around me testimonies. And because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want every day. Testimonies everywhere. See the word is working, and I'm so full of praise. In the morning, and in the evening, now I tell the story of how I overcame. I testify.
My name is Skazwe Rodney. I'm coming from Arkan Barracks. I work in the Zambia Army.
Please go ahead with your testimony.
My testimony goes like this. It was the last month on 19th. That was a Friday. As you know, every Friday we conduct prayer lines here. So I came here as an usher at the same time to be prayed for. So after Papa prayed for all the people who had registered for prayers, at last I also requested to be prayed for. And I contacted Papa. Papa asked me, what do you want? I said, Papa, I want you to pray for me. What is it? I said, Papa, I want to be promoted. Then Papa said, you are promoted. Then he asked me, what is your next rank? I said, warrant officer class 2. Papa said, you are a warrant officer class 2. From there, I went home with faith. I even told my wife, I've been promoted, I'm a warrant officer class 2.
Hallelujah! Praise the name of the living God. Faith at work.
I'm out of class 2. So it was last week, some 5 days, on 5th April, I was promoted to warrant officer class 2.
Hallelujah! Glory be to God! Hallelujah! Praise the name of the living God. I know in the army ranks matter the most. How do you feel that you have from there you are down there? How do you feel?
I feel like flying in the air.
Can you fly so that we see how you are going to fly? Now that the Lord has promoted you, what is your promise to God over this great testimony?
My promise that I'll continue serving God.
Stories to tell. I have come with testimony. Take a look at me, you can see it. Say you can call me testimony. It is my time and it is my season. All around me testimony. And because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want. Every day testimony. Everywhere see the word is working, and I'm so full of praise. In the morning and in the evening, now I tell the story of how I overcame. I testify.
Fancy mansion,
Faith Israel.
all I need is faith.
Faith works.
Faith,
Faith does it.
what you said you do. Faith in you. I don't need a fancy car.
Worship with us every Sunday at Tabernacle Mission Revival Center with Apostle Stanford Chifita.
To be where they are, I don't need it, 'cause all I need is faith in you. Faith in you, believe in what you said you do. Faith in you.
Just come believing and it's done.
I have come with stories to tell. I have come with testimony. Take a look at me, you can see it. Say you can call me testimony. It is my time and it is my season. All around me testimony. And because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want. Every day testimony. Everywhere see the word is working, and I'm so full of praise. In the morning and in the evening, now I tell the story of how I overcame. I testify.
Inazina yanga ndine mkela nachoka kuchongwe.
Clap for Bamukela bachoka kuchongwe. Bamukela choosing testimony yanu to the glory of God.
Nikakambe na mkila mulungu anipikisa kuno ndaba it's my best time to come here. So na ukacho kuseni lelo and that first time ku Revelation TV penaona na tamba baja natenga ko shema namba ta. Today I'm going because this situation women really. The situation started last year, it was in December. Penachoka ku Western Province na bwana enda kuchongo kuja. So penafika na mwezi wa chenkani sunga ambo sobera we. So na pena pana kanza ta. Nipanga ko my friends. So na panga po my friends hapa neighbor. By that time I used to drink beer. So panga my friends hapa neighbor paja. I told him everything on me. Next year God will nenda ku school college kumfuria college of education. That's where I want to go and pursue my diploma. So kumuuza so nabona mpusa nanga yoboy bwanyi kani ya school uli mwechitika bwanyi ata hivyo vile pale kutetu mweche muoba. So tunapotamba kumwa then afterward popira kunyumba manji. It was around 20 hours. Nambota fika kunyumba kuja pete ntobura mulo tumofika kwa nyumba like munga basala cheme pi pangono che 5 step out bafika anapambo nifunza nanga ukona na ndani mu nyumba muja mulumu nata iwe nanga nchanu ko boy pela iwe nikuziba ndio muzanga unkala panepa nendo kuona naye ndio kuona zaona na mairo kuseni. So that same night kuna pava shitika voipa bani pakuti sina shitikale kwa moyo wangu kuna bwa kwa shitikati kuna bwa kwa pela bandi 2024 24 hours somewhere there. I was dreaming, but what it was happening truly. Something entered into my stomach. Then afterward, napa nalangana mukona, so 3 lights entering into my eyes. 1, 2, then napa naponda Jesus. After that, napa nauka kuseni, naenda kusiti kumene house. Navauza paja na inesinagone mushe, so pena lota so. So ne pena pona pwira kurumbu ta even aone sina prefesi nishinikishe. Bolanga na futi mkona mwamene ya bwaninge na manje light ya last manje. Pa pena bwana ningene amene light ya last yo na bwana una vintu na bwana mbona vintu boyofya. Like they are just calling me come and drink beer whatever. Sina bwana mboche kulira ati mami nipeleke nikuliba pastor please watati msabamberera abo. Abantu bamo wakole wanipeleke nikuliba pastor. Ndipo nakuwa nyamuka na mami paja twaenda banipempera pa then afterward nankala ko 3 days kuli wewe napoerera apura kunyumba paja same silikona mushe mulumu all the time again ni 3 macheva same na kwa 4 months man the situation is just the same kulipe vivi shit kapo first nende kuti amene kuli validation peso ndimo napoerera nta banipemperereko kuma nkala all the time whereby when I get a meal I look into my eyes. I've reached the point whereby I've discovered that these are not my true eyes. And these eyes are the one which are letting me see evil thing each and every time. Nafika pastija kuti ngambolanga na pa tupiang. Ni maana kuche like symbols. So nafika pa point yako bachiri mu mana chamene ndechile ngakuti all the time na menso amene bananchinja amene. Kai when I look into my eyes kuma peleka like there's something just doing this. Nkatenga mila there's something which is doing like this. Mira nifakira kuside kupatuona monga like window ija yapera kusokoro kwako so ni mankala ni what's going on first. For month manja inakuwa ni sai nalema and please Mungu wangu ntandizeni kwa so ndimo napulera kuna taa for situation kuma nkala all the time oni pera again still the same pera pasokoro again kwenda poka npiche pasokoro so ni pempa please manipemperere kwa otherwise
Hallelujah. Shall we put our hands together for our son? I can just encourage you that today is the day of your testimony. That today, as you have stepped into this tabernacle, you receive your deliverance. Just go right at the back, register for a placard, and the man of God will be able to pray for you. And you are going to meet the God of this commission in Jesus' name. Shall we clap for him even as he takes his royal seat?
I have come with testimony. Take a look at me, you can see it. Say you can call me testimony. It is my time and it is my season. All around me testimony. And because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want every day. See the word is making. I'm so full of praise. And in the evening, now I tell the story of how I overcame. I testify. I testify. Your life is not ordinary. It's filled with signs and wonders. For the hand of the Lord is upon you. It fills your life with laughter. You have come with stories to tell. You have come with testimony. When I look at you, I can see it. You are full of testimony. It's your time, yes, this is your season. All around you, testimony. And because the Lord is your
Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. In the name of Jesus, whatever Kera was given to eat under the waters, I command it to be vomited out. Open them up. Vomit it out now. Out. Vomit it out. Vomit it out. Say command. Vomit out. I tell you say command. Vomit out. I say command. Vomit out. Vomit. Come on. Come on. Vomit it. Vomit it. Vomit it. Jesus. for this open girl. Yes. In Jesus' name. 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 Jesus. Jesus.
And because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want every day, everywhere. See the word is working, and I'm so full of praise. In the morning, and in the evening, now I tell the story of how I overcame. I testify. Your life is not ordinary. It's filled with signs and wonders.
Fancy mansion.
Faith Israel.
All I need is faith.
Faith works.
Faith.
Faith does it.
What you say.